Hello everyone. So welcome to the channel of RD Automation Learning. So in this video, we are going to tell you about the hikes that has been given by the TCS company in this particular year to their employees. So there is a news that has been gaining a lot of views that is around the TCS salary hikes this particular year. And they have actually given this particular hike in 2024. It is way less compared to what they had actually given in 2023. So if you will see on the Times of India, or if you are already looking into these kind of news, then let me share my screen. Yeah. So these are the kind of news that are trending around the TCS now. If you will see the inflation that is turning out every year by year, so that is somewhere around 6% to 7%, which is what the government figures are telling. And now, if you will see from the company's perspective, from the IT company's perspective, so they are going to give 7 to 8% average salary hikes to the employees, right? And this increment they have been doing in this particular month of April itself. So here is the news in detail that TCS is reportedly planning to increase salaries by an average of 7 to 8% for its offsite employees and 2 to 4% for its on-site staffers. So 2 to 4% is too less, and if you'll see 7 to 8% is again less, right? Now, high performance can expect an increment of 12 to 15%. So now you would be seeing what is the high performance, what is low performance, what is mid performers. So these are nothing but there are several categories that are made in the IT companies, right? So let me give you that kind of idea as well. So generally in a company, you would be seeing three categories of the employees. One is the low performance employees who are expected not to be working productively, right? And then it's a medium, or you can say average, who are bit average in their performance, and high performance, that is those are the ones who are performing well. Now when I say performing well, so there are two things that you can understand here: if they are actually performing well, or they are performing well based on the relations that they have with the top management, right? So in TCS, these three categories are there: low performance, medium performance, and high performance. And if you will see, the high performers are given somewhere around 12%. Now you might be telling that I am doing a lot of good testing, I'm doing a lot of good automation, but still I have got only 10%, 12% of hike. If you are a medium average employee, then you might be getting 5 to 7%. And if you are low performance, then you might not be even getting that, or way below than 4%. So this is the salary hike that has been given by TCS, and which is very shocking with respect to the inflation rates that are there in the India. And if you'll see inflation, so what is inflation? So let me give you a brief idea of that also. Consider in 2023, you brought an apple, for example, that was of 100 rupees. Now, if you purchase the same apple in 2024, it is somewhere around 106. So 106. So there is a 6% of increase in the rate of that apple, right? So, which means the inflation would be increasing day by day. So the salary hike should be that to that level that actually you should be able to beat the inflation that is going on. Otherwise, you won't be able to survive in this particular life, because we all are having some kind of lifestyle. We all have some expenses, right? So definitely you would be expecting a good kind of a hike. Not only this, TCS has given these kind of figures, but if you'll see Wipro, last year they did not give even any hike. Like last year they did not give any kind of increase in the percentage, or increase in the salaries also, right? Now whenever you go to the companies and you talk to your managers, so what would they tell is the common term that you will hear is about budget constraints, right? Budget constraints means the client, or you can say the investors, right? Or you can say the stakeholders are not able to get the money from the outside, right? Why is it so? So there are two primary reasons behind this as well. So one is there is a war that is going on. So in some countries, war has been going on, and it has been continuing so long now. And apart from this, there are also elections going on, right? So elections are happening in multiple countries, which is why there are now these things are getting impacted, right? And the clients are taking some time to do the investment, and hence the appraisal is very less in case of TCS in this particular year. I don't know about other IT companies or other IT industry, but this was an official news. So I thought to share with all of you now. In order to get rid of such kind of hikes or such kind of low hike, or you can say low salary increase or low appraisals, what you should do. So let us discuss that as well, right? So see, the agenda behind making these videos is not to give you a shock on Sunday, or not to make you depressed on Sundays or on any other days, right? But it is also to keep you updated with the latest things that are happening in the market, right? Now, what to do if you need proper appraisals? So if you need proper appraisals, then you need to be in touch with your managers, right? So you need to be in touch with them. You need to keep yourself updated with what different things you have been doing so far in your work. What are the positive things that you have done with respect to keeping your client happy, or with respect to minimizing the efforts of your client? In what points, what steps you have taken in order to increase the business, maybe from the company's perspective, or maybe what is the satisfaction rate that the client is having from your aspect. So all these things are important to become a proper performer. And still very important is to be in touch with the managers. Now, many a times what happens is, in the product based companies, it has been observed that the managers, they just are not that much connected, or in few of the companies they are not that much connected with their team members or with their employees. Now, the unfortunately, the impact of this particular thing is directly on the employee itself, or on the team member itself with whom they are working, right? So that is one of the aspect. So the other thing that I would also like to tell you, if you are not getting proper hype, or if you're not getting proper appraisal, then one of the other things that you can go for is also switching your jobs. Because whenever you will switch your jobs, there are chances that you might get at least 15 to 20% of hike if you are switching your jobs. So this was about that. And not only that, if you want to switch your jobs, then further what we need to do is, we need to prepare for the interviews. You need to prepare for the real-time interviews. So we are taking mock interviews in our channel, and that is again at a very nominal cost. And we are also helping people for interviews, for real-time interviews, by giving them tips and tricks for the interviews. So those all things are taken care. Apart from that, we are also working on a digital product. So let me showcase that digital product to you. Right. So this is a digital product on which we are working, and we have collected the companies based, MNC companies based testing interview questions and answers which you can expect. And this is for experienced people. So these are few of the questions which have been asked to few of my subscribers who have recently gave interviews in 2024 year. And it consists of various interview questions like manual testing, automation, API, DevOps. There are nearly 80 plus questions, and along with answers, those are covered, right, from various companies you would get. And you would also get an idea of what answers you need to give. So if you are preparing for real-time interview questions for an experience level, then you can definitely refer this particular product. It would definitely help you out in your interview preparation, right? So I'll be putting this link in the comment section of the video as well, if you're looking for a switch, or if you're looking for any kind of interview preparation, right? So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and stay tuned for more updates.